the battle for independence and self-governance was always going to be a long, hard road. You know, we're up against the entire establishment, aren't we? We're up against the political parties. We're most certainly up against the Foreign Office, and we'll have to decide how to deal with them the day after we've left the European Union. We're up against many big vested interests. It's a battle of the people versus the politicians in Britain and across the rest of this continent. But it's a battle that we're going to win. And it's a battle that UKIP in this country will play the leading role in, as indeed we'll play the leading role in many other countries in Europe too. We are now seen in this party as the hope and inspiration for all people that want to live in independent countries. And one of the things that has thrilled me so much over the course of the last year or two are the number of emails and letters I get, not just from British people, but from Polish people, from French people, from German people, saying thank you for what you're doing. And that thank you that is expressed personally to me is really a thank you to all of you. Because this was from day one. It was from a day that I announced I'd stand in the Eastleigh by-election. This has always been a bottom-up, grassroots party. You are the people that matter. You are the people that have put your hands in your pockets, that have trudged the streets, that have taken the odd bit of abuse. Without you, none of this would have happened. But of course, we're asking you for more. Because we have to ask you for more. And you know yourselves you've got to give more. And I think for those of us that have been in UKIP from the start, particularly one or two in the audience who are not looking quite as sprightly as they were in the early days, I think one of the most encouraging developments in this party has been the growth and development of young independents, some of whom you've seen this weekend. Isn't that marvellous? And having been out with young independents last night, I can tell you that when it comes to going out clubbing, they're absolutely top of the tree. They're wonderful young people, and we're proud, really proud to have them. This party is going places. We're building a manifesto. We know what our central goals are. We're going to have 500 candidates in place by the end of this month. We are getting better and better at fighting local elections. I know there are segments of the media that wish to decry us and wish to write us off. We don't care about people like that. We know what we believe in. We know in our hearts that the best people to govern Britain are the British people themselves, and we know that the only party that is honest enough, brave enough, bold enough to stand up for that and to stand up against all criticism is the UK Independence Party. I have been pleased and privileged to hold virtually every post in this party. I've been chairman, I've been spokesman, I've organised election campaigns, and for the last 3 years I've been the leader of this party. I am pleased to stand down at a time when we're on a high, and I can hand this over to somebody else. There are many people with the talent to take on the job. I will work with whoever gets that title. I will work across in Brussels. I will work in Ireland. I'll work wherever I can. But I guess above all in the next 9 months, I'm going to work my socks off in Buckingham. I know some of you think that I'm a hopelessly reckless gambler, that I've taken this enormous punt on fighting Buckingham. But you know, I think I've got half a chance of succeeding in Buckingham. But succeed or not, I just want to say that whilst not all of it's been easy, I've thoroughly enjoyed the last 3 years of leading this party, and I thank all of you for your help, your support throughout that period of time. I'm proud of what we've achieved over the course of the last 3 years, and I look forward to the next leader, and I look forward to us winning our first seats in Westminster. When you tell people that you're from UKIP, make sure that you stand up straight and look them in the eye. We've a lot to be proud of. Thank you. ladies and gentlemen, that was such a warm and emotional reception that I've changed my mind. It's all been a terrible mistake. Listen, I'm lost for words. Gosh, that's pretty unusual, isn't it? Thank you very much indeed for your warmth and your kindness. And remember, don't think that when I leave this platform that I'm going away for good. I'm not. I'm going off to take on some different challenges. I'll give them, as I've done with everything with this party, absolutely everything I've got. I will be loyal and support the new leader, and I want all of you to do the same thing. But on a personal note, just thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, okay.
It's a bit of a present from the North West.
Right, okay.
A bit of modern art. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the North West, we have a modern artist in our ranks. And what we'd like to present to Nigel is something we'd like him to put in his office in Brussels, so whenever any of the bureaucrats end up having to come in, this is the first thing that they see. It's called To Smell a Rat. Thank you.
I'll do it. Listen, thanks very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, to close the conference, Javello, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow.